part 2. Let's continue where we last left off. Give me 1 second here. Let me put the controller down because, just in case you didn't know, the controller is actually our smart device, whether it is a cell phone or a tablet. So let's continue. Story mode. Alright, and we are on part 2. Here we go, here we go.
You are unbelievable.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you know what? You can go fuck yourself, Tom.
Alright, our situation has escalated because Tom, Becky's partner, is trying to point the finger at her, saying that it is a possibility that it might be her.
Oh my god.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Alright, let's move on. Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court that same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity invited Becky to her home to review the case files. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary, so she was honest. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. That hidden camera comes in later. We just gotta make sure we grab it. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. It's a good thing we went with Felicity to get the go over the case files. That's right. I know what I'm talking about. I do. I promise.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Part 2. Let's get it. Part 2.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. He was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Alright, let's go curious. We're not concerned.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. We'll keep you updated. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on, you believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marney, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Alright, we'll be restrained.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Alright, for anyone who hasn't played, who do you think
Hi,
the Trapper
Miss
really
Reese.
is? For those of you who have played, you know
hold it
who
up.
the Trapper is. Anxious or restrained?
I don't know. It's just like shit on shit. I can't get a break. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Hey, don't stress out any more than you need to. You do have an alibi, remember? For last night? They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
Uh-oh. Alright. Let's do the concern thing.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
Oh, what an ass.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
But will we? Will we find the missing clue? To find who the Trapper Killer really is?
Adam Jones was
Trapper.
definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the Trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Alright. The orphanage, the first victim.
If these
Investigate
killings
the
are connected
orphanage.
to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Let's do it. Come on, Becky. We gotta find the playroom. 22 hours until Finn's execution. Let's see if we can free an innocent man from death row. Ooh, Becky breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. For those of you who don't know, this is a completely decision-based and narrative game. There's no real control. We're just playing on our smartphone and or tablet device. You have to play through an app. It has its ups and it has its downs. Playing on the phone, sometimes it's hard for it to actually connect, even if you're on Wi-Fi. So you might miss a clue or something and then your whole game's destroyed. It has its ups and has its downs. Alright, this is creepy. Ooh, ooh. See the white? The monster was a priest. See
Hello?
that? Had the collar.
Hello?
Alright. Picture. Okay, we're gonna... I think this is what we need first. We need that. Oh, where's the other thing we need? There we go. We're gonna get all three. Ooh, just barely. See where I'm at? Just barely. But we got it. A loose panel. What could be behind the loose panel? Ooh, a switch. Let's press the switch.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Whoa.
Drinking and smoking and prostitutes. And touching little kids on top of it. Wow. What a guy. Alright, so we found the secret room. So Finn was telling the truth. Could he be telling the truth about this Adam Jones?
Hey! Hey, who's there?
Let's get him. Alright, we gotta be on the lookout for anything we gotta press. There we go. Oh, we got it. Yes.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! What? Damn it! No. No, 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 no.
Alright, so there is somebody else out there, and we were this close to getting them. So Becky knows the truth now. The trapper is still free.
Marnie.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I found Rominsky's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
There's more. Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them.
I'll see you at the house.
That didn't look like a squatter. A little too well dressed. Clothes look more sporty than raggedy. Alright, here's Finn.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
Okay, so this is the home of Adam Jones. At least the childhood home. Hey, it looks like a nice place.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
Finn's
This room
creepy,
right
but
in
I don't
here.
think he's a killer.
This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Okay, so... Okay, I got you. 1. Oh, come on, phone. 2. Come on, come on. Oh, just barely again, okay. That's a bad thing about using these devices for this.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marney, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised she couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Ooh, Mama Jones.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Rominsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. When you picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. We went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Rominsky pay.
Son of a bitch.
My God. The hostage was in on it.
Cha-ching! We have a winner.
This is Officer 609.
10-4.
We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela Cardenas. I repeat, we need an immediate APB. Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
Center copy.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to take off the case. You gonna be alright?
Go.
Hey. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Doom, doom, doom. What's this guy gonna try to pull?
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
No, we're not gonna do it because we don't need him for that.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
All right, shut up. I don't want to hear another goddamn word. You understand? Hey! Hey! You're not going anywhere, cowboy.
Tried going. We don't need him to sit there and do that. He can stay in jail. We got this. Trust me. Out there. We got this. We're gonna find the trapper. Trapper. Homicide Department 211. 18 hours until Finn's execution. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Trapper's first
Back
victim.
To the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to
Maybe. Let's check her out. Boom boom ch, boom boom ch, boom boom ch, boom boom ch.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Hey, who's taking pictures of us?
No, ma'am, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter doing some research on the Trapper case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea why the Trapper might want to harm your husband?
He did more than harm that son of a bitch.
We
He killed him.
lied.
Tore his damn throat out, and thank God for it. At least someone had the balls to put that scum in the ground. I would have liked to shake the Trapper's hand. Done me a favor.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
There we go.
It sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
We're being followed by the trapper. By the trapper.
Detective Marney?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
All right. Hillary residence 1736. 15 hours until Finn's execution.
Hello.
Ooh, time to get down.
Please. Come in.
This guy bothers me. He's just so
I
odd.
can't believe how close I was to.
So monotone.
I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
Can't even say it
You're
yet.
telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
Don't dwell on it. You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case.
The ladies
and
of
Walsh,
the night.
The Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well.
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
All right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Back in 2012, when we took down Finn, he had a hostage, Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She, relevant?
Turns out she wasn't a hostage after all. Whole thing was a setup.
I can't believe it. That's preposterous.
Daniela's sister, Isabella, died.
Now he's getting a little nervous.
Came through the city morgue. That one of yours?
One of...
Did you examine the body?
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, you dropped that glass. You better clean that up.
I'm sorry. I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
He seems suspect. Becky, are you on to him? We are going to follow him.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up. My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you.
Alright, so she has,
Alright. I've taken up way too much
possible
of your time.
suspicion.
It's no bother.
Of
Really?
Simon.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Alrighty then.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Time to do some digging. Alright, what now? What's going on now? I'm confused. Okay, we're back at the computer.
Isabella Cardenas. Found on the side of the road. Apparent overdose. Body showed signs of long-term abuse. Medical examiner was Simon Hillary. Huh. He didn't mention this. Maybe he didn't know this was Daniela Cardenas' sister? Date of death is just before the Trapper killings began.
Oh, he knew. He knew. Uh-oh. And the truth comes out. Simon is not really Simon. Could Simon be Adam Jones? State Park cabin. Okay, this is where we have to be careful. We have to find a certain clue. If we don't find a certain clue, we are kind of SOL. The ending won't end how we want it to, so... If you watched the first part of this, or you've seen the part 1...
8:23 p.m., revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder.
You gotta find the camera that fell behind the picture.
Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place.
That is the clue we are after. We have to find
wonder
that.
if the forensic team missed something.
Where's it at? Are you serious? What? Are you serious? It fell on the ground. I'm gonna rage at this game. We're not gonna restart though. Nope, we're just gonna play it.
Felicity Graves.
I remember exactly where it fell. It was on the ground, and now it's not there at all.
Of course. Temple Bar?
Great.
It's okay though. I think we're still okay if we don't have it, but it would have majorly made things a little simpler if we did have it. But I'm so PO'd because it was right by the bed at the end of part 1. Then you go to find it, and it's not there at all. Unless it just didn't highlight it for some reason, I don't know. So dumb. I knew where it was too. It was right there, and it didn't show up. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn. Oh man. Becky found evidence that Father Rominsky used prostitutes. The Undertaker used prostitutes too. Becky decided to check this with Simon Hillary. Becky had a good look at the figure following her. Becky saw the same tracksuit in Simon Hillary's laundry room. Becky prevented Finn from escaping. Finn returned to death row. Now we don't have Finn. We don't have the evidence. Finn told Becky that his hostage was working with him during his arrest. Becky discovered that Simon Hillary had been following her. Digging into his background, she learned that he'd stolen his identity. That camera, though, would help so much. Okay, continue.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
I'm hoping we get a good ending because of this, but it's going to be a little harder now to get the ending I wanted, so that's okay. That's okay. It took me 3 playthroughs to actually find where it was the first time, so because it did move, but I remember where it fell in the cutscene, and I looked, and it wasn't there, not the same spot.
I went back to the crime scene to see if forensic missed anything, but
And you couldn't find
it
shit.
ended up empty.
Wait, did they clear you for that?
Of course. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Well, maybe it wasn't the safest move, but whatever. It was worth it.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
I know, but I can get this guy. We can get this guy. With your help.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just lay it all out first.
Thanks.
Drinking the booze.
When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot.
Prostitutes.
The first target, the Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. I wish we could find the hooker that was with Calvary. That'd at least be a place to start. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
We're gonna do paranoid. You booze, you lose.
Safe in this town. Maybe Simon's working with Daniela Cardenas. She could have been the hooker with Calvary.
Well, I guess it's possible. And they're trying to track her down, so maybe we'll be able to ask her.
Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking, and then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all
Ding,
right
ding,
off
ding,
the
ding,
scent.
ding.
Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time. What?
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, winner.
Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question.
But
there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Word.
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
Hey, that's prosecuting attorney wants to do it. Hey, let's go for it.
Fuck it, let's get him.
That's the attitude.
Okay, great. Temple Bar. 10 minutes?
Remember, kids,
Perfect.
you booze,
I'll be
you
here.
lose.
Bait's on the hook. Go fish.
Alrighty. Your battery's dead. Speaking of that, my battery's almost dead. This part 3 better hurry up. I'm at 18%. Oh, no. At least the controller I could plug in. My phone, I had to get up. I had to go do this, go do that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Ooh, this part's hard. Okay. Oh my god. I did that. I did that. I did that. That was awesome. Did anybody see that? Anybody watching that? Come on, that was awesome. I didn't even know what I was doing. Reflexes. Alright, that was awesome. 8 hours until Finn's execution. It's make it or break it time. So was that Adam Jones? Kind of looked like a man. That didn't really look like a woman. But I could see how a guy might think that if they were, you know, looking for some action. Or they just don't care, who knows. Let's investigate. Because we're nosy.
There's no hope. There's no light at the end of the tunnel for any of us.
Why would you turn that flashlight off?
Money. Gorgeous,
That's a dead giveaway. If I saw that, man. Ah.
and all we'll ever do is keep wanting it until the day we die.
Oh, she thinks he's not home.
Forgot there's only one thing sweeter than money, baby. Revenge.
Revenge is the sweetest thing next to getting. Fill in the blank. Tupac quote. Do. All right, now who do we go to?
There's a I need a trace on license number 2018116.
License 2018116 returns clear and is registered to a vehicle belonging to Simon Hillary.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch.
Busted.
I need backup now. In pursuit of the trapper. I repeat, I need immediate backup.
Trapper. In pursuit of the trapper. I've never got this ending before, because usually we end up getting knocked out. So I've never been in this situation. So this will be interesting. Hopefully we can get a good ending out of this. But this is the end. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? I don't remember the rest, sorry. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Ow! It's hollow. Nice. Shit. All right, what now? What do we do? Doom. So we got that. Why is it? We got that. Bingo. Found all 3 clues, of course. So even though we didn't get that camera earlier, we were still able to solve the case. Thanks to me succeeding in the one part. So that was a good move on my part. We got lucky there though. Be honest, because the other 3 times I played this game, I never once succeeded at that. I failed every time.
What the hell?
Uh-oh. It's got all these places GPS like marked.
Hey, Felicity?
Ooh, he had the phone tapped.
I want to go over the evidence.
Of course. Temple
Snap.
Bar? Great.
That's enough evidence right there.
Oh, cookies.
Cookies and cream, baby. Cookies and cream. Da 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 da. We're going to hide. See if this works. Sorry about that. I was checking the email. How rude of me. Danella Cardenas interview. With only 8 hours until Finn's execution.
Resisting arrest? Uh-oh. Somebody's in a bit of trouble.
Suck my nuts.
And
whoa,
hello.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Finn's come clean. We know you weren't a real hostage back in 2012. Daniela, you've made some mistakes. But you were a victim. And your sister, I'm sorry about what you both went through. The system failed you. That made you angry, right? You wanted to make them pay. Is that what Adam Jones said he would do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. And it makes you a co-conspirator. Doesn't look good for you, but if you help us,
we can help you.
Sure. He's the one who set it up. He told me what he did to the fuckers who hurt me and Izzy, but I have no clue where he is now.
You haven't seen him at all since the arrest.
I saw him once. He didn't recognize me. He looked all different, but I recognized him. Can always tell from his creep-ass eyes. Even all cleaned up.
Cleaned up how?
I don't know, he's like a cop doctor or something.
Forensic?
We're right in the middle of this.
Simon Hillary.
No.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Where's she gonna go?
Detective Marney just called. Got a lead on the trapper.
Trapper. We're about to capture the trapper. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's reckless. That's reckless operation of a motor vehicle.
Who would you like to call?
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Hey.
Tom, listen, it's Hillary.
What?
Simon Hillary is the trapper.
The Emmy?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm heading to his house.
Okay, Becky. I'm gonna meet you there. Be careful.
Just hurry. Felicity's in there with him.
Alright, we didn't call Felicity because he's in there. If the phone would have went off, that would have been all bad. So we called the partner. Duh. We made the right decision there, for sure. Hiller residence, 12:45 p.m. I better quit talking and start paying attention. Oh, we did it. We did it. Good move, us. Good move, us. But It's far from over. It's far from over. Becky Marney.
Marney. Oh my God, Becky. We hit the mother lode. You gotta get over here right now. Simon's the trapper. We got him dead to rights.
I know. He tried to attack me outside the bar. Are you okay? Yeah. I'm on my way to you.
So far, so good. This is it. There should be like one more of these left, maybe two, maybe. But we'll play the credits all the way through and then end it there. Are we loading? Aha, okay. I thought it froze. I was like, no.
Becky.
I'm going in. I'm gonna get him.
No, I'm coming with you.
It's too dangerous.
But I can...
No, you need to stay out here.
Is the game bugging? Maybe, maybe not. All these games bugs. This is the older one too. Freeze!
Freeze!
Don't move! Don't move!
Don't move.
Okay, I was off on the last one, but I was good on the other two. You got me. You don't want to fire it right there.
Simon, you've gotten what you want, haven't you?
You don't know what I want.
You want revenge on the people who hurt you. And Johnny? He was never supposed to go down for that. Drop the knife. Just come in. Confess and it will all be over. You've got what you wanted.
No, Detective Marney. What we wanted was a
For the future.
We never had one. And thanks to you, we never will.
Okay, we wanted that.
Freeze! Wait, don't shoot. That crazy bitch is trying to kill me.
Simon, on your knees, now.
Please arrest her. She's crazy.
On the floor. Now.
Alright, we're not gonna fire.
Drop the gun. Drop it!
And that's how you do it. Hey, whoa! We just went through the car. Hidden agenda, everybody. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Later, Felicity met her at the bar to discuss the case. Finn told Becky what his hostage was working with him during his arrest. What? Oh, that his hostage. Okay, I read that completely wrong. My bad. Becky lured Simon to the bar so Felicity could break into his home. Felicity found evidence that Simon is the trapper. Felicity hid inside Simon's basement. She escaped without being seen. Continue.
Becky Marney has been investigating Hillary
There we
in
go.
connection to the murder of Detective Jack Calvary. Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police department, has been arrested. According to files we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force, Detective Marney was implicated in the notorious 2012 Trapper killings, previously attributed to Jonathan Finn. The police are treating these reports as nothing more than a vicious smear. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
That is a vicious smear. Becky just found the killer and everything.
All of us on the force are very grateful to Detective Marney. Thanks to her tireless efforts, the Trapper has finally been brought to justice.
We never suspected Simon Hillary. He fooled us all. Well, not all of us. Not my partner.
I already told you everything I know. Why don't you leave me alone? I didn't want any of this to happen. None of it's gonna bring my sister back. Do you understand?
Do you know someone named Simon Hillary? Miss Graves, can you tell me what you were doing in Simon Hillary's house?
I was looking for the truth. Police weren't. And someone had to do what was right.
Anything else you want to add about Adam Jones?
My only regret is that I didn't nail that son of a bitch 5 years ago.
So tell us, Mr. Jones, why did you do it?
He's not gonna speak now. Alright, so that is the game Hidden Agenda. There are several different playthroughs. There's different endings. There's different scenes based on what you investigate. So the game is definitely worth playing. This is probably my 4th or 5th time playing. So I hope you enjoyed, everyone. That is my ending. I'm gonna play the credits through to the beginning menu, and then